Morning, students. So today we are going to start our first chapter of economics, that is development. As you all know that we have already studied about this chapter in our earlier classes, but once again we are going through this chapter just to learn things once again. So first of all, development is also known as progress. Its idea has always been with us. We have aspirations or desires about what we would like to do and how we would like to live. Similarly, we have ideas about what a country should be like, what are the essential things that we require, can life be better for all, how should people live together, can there be more equality. Development involves thinking about these questions and about the ways in which we can work towards achieving these goals. So, as a whole, this is a very complex task. In our second subtopic, that is what development promises, different people, different goals. In this subtopic, there is a table given. In that table, the category of person are given here, like the landless rural laborers. So, what is their aspiration, that is given here? More days of work and better wages. Local school is able to provide quality education for their children. There is no social discrimination, and they too can become leaders in village. So, as like this, there is one more example which is given here. Prosperous farmer from Punjab. So, what is their aspiration? That is assured a high family income through higher support prices for their crops and through hard working and cheap laborers. They should be able to settle their children abroad. So these are the different categories which are given here, and in these categories what we are trying to see is that every individual has its own aspiration and its goal. So in the process of development, we always see a mix goal or developmental goal, we can say, because different people can have different developmental goal. And second, what may be the development for one may not be the development for the other. It may even the destruction for the other, which is given here. I'm marking this here, which is very important. So in this subtopic, what we have seen that people are not having their common developmental goal. So that is the basic thing. Every group, or you can say every social group or an individual, has its own goal, and due to that we see a mix developmental goal as a broader aspect. So on the basis of this, now we are moving ahead to the next subtopic, that is national development. So in national development we are talking about the development which a nation needs. For that, it is very important to keep in mind that different people could have different as well as conflicting notions of country's development, because different people are having their own aspirations and goals. So because of that, it is also divided. Now, what is the main thing which is required for the purpose of development? That is the monetary aspect. For that thing, how we compare different countries or state. For that purpose, we always take per capita income, which is given here. It is an average income of an individual which is living in a nation, or if we are talking about a state, so in that case an average income of an individual who is living in a state. So In World Development Report brought about by the World Bank, these criterions is used to classify countries. Countries with per capita income of 12,056 US dollar per annum and above in 2017 are called rich countries, and those with per capita income of 955 or less US dollar are called low income countries. India comes in the category of low medium income countries because its per capita income in 2017 was just 1820 US dollar per annum. The rich countries, excluding countries of Middle East and certain other small countries, are generally called as developed countries. So later on we will try to see what is the difference between the developed country and the developing country, and we will try to see what are the different criterions of HDI, because apart from monetary aspects we are including human development index, and different parameters or the indicators are included in human development index for an entire growth, or you can say the development of a nation. So that is all for today, and in our next lecture we will try to see the different other parameters of HDI. On the basis of this study, what we have done today, I am giving you PDF assignment that you have to complete, or that you all the questions which I will give you in that PDF that you have to attempt by your own. Thank you.